What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Caitlin, I'm from Brisbane.
I'm Lewis, I'm from Canberra.
I'm Nick, I'm from Perth.
Yeah, and my name is Leo, I'm from Taiwan. So I wonder, how do Australian people think about Sydney?
Sydney. Not good things.
Not good things.
Sydney is fine. It's like Melbourne, but not as nice.
Yeah.
It's a very busy place, there's a lot of work there, but it's not the kind of place I want to live.
Oh, but why? Like any specific things you don't dislike about Sydney?
The traffic is bad.
The lockout laws aren't great. Have you heard of the lockout laws? Yeah.
It's too busy, generally.
Rent is very, very high in Sydney.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Sydney has some nice things going for it. It's got good trains, good beaches, nice public areas, like the parks are beautiful,
Yeah.
but just go to Melbourne instead.
Yeah.
Brisbane's better.
Brisbane is better.
Yeah.
So could you recommend people if they don't want to live in Sydney? So what's the best part about your city?
Brisbane's good because the people are friendly. It's a nice place to live.
Canberra's also beautiful.
Canberra's great.
Canberra is also beautiful. Brisbane, slightly more beautiful, which is why I'm still living here.
Oh,
But yeah, Canberra's gorgeous. Great nature, the lakes are beautiful, and the mountains are great to hike in.
and the capital city is in Canberra.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, this,
That too.
a lot of people they think Sydney is the capital city.
Oh yeah, so that's bad, but yes.
How about in Perth? What do you like about Perth?
One of the best things,
Yeah.
sunset on the beach. It's the west coast, the sun sets over there.
Oh yeah.
There's not many people, so you've got most of the beach to yourself. And if you ever like driving, you can drive all the way along the beach down to the coast. Beautiful wine country, not many people, really relaxed.
And you all have experience learning Japanese. So what do you like about Japanese culture?
I like the food. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's just really friendly and enthusiastic. Yeah, like
Yeah.
every Japanese person I've spoken to is just happy to be speaking to me, and that's great.
I like that people respect space in Japanese culture. Respect for people generally is something I very much like. It's a big part of the reason why I like the culture.
So which Japanese city is your favorite or area?
I like Tokyo.
Tokyo. Which
Yeah.
area?
Hard question. I don't know. Shinjuku? Harajuku maybe?
That's fun. I really like Kyoto. Kyoto is probably one of the nicest places I've ever been. It's so walkable, the nature's great, and the old buildings are just beautiful. And everyone's friendly.
I really like living in Tokyo for a bit, like Ueno Koen, like visiting there, and Shinjuku, like going up to Niseko in Kaido, Zabujuban, Ginza.
One day Australian government they can have one thing that maybe from Japan like culture or anything. What do you want Australian government to change? Like anything about Japanese culture like?
It's a hard question.
Oh no, this is easy for me.
Okay, Lewis.
Bring me onsens.
Onsens! Yes, I
Onsen
second
in
that.
Australia.
Onsens, yeah.
Onsen culture.
Onsens.
Whoa.
No doubt.
Yeah.
You
Good
need to
answer.
allow tattoos though, because
Onsens.
Yeah, so they can have tattoo onsen in Australia.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds very interesting.
That is all we need.
Then I won't ever need to
Onsen.
leave Brisbane.
Whoa. So onsen is like a public like best place. Whoa, yes, interesting.
Yeah. Very different.
Whoa. So maybe add one thing in Australia that Japanese culture they should learn. Like anything.
One thing that's really Japanese culture.
You know, that's really hard. Leah, I'm going to ask you, what is one thing that you have loved about Australia that you wish you had back home?
Good question.
I can answer this question first. I like the diversity, cultural diversity in Australia, and people so nice, so friendly. Especially
Yeah.
not only Australian people all over the world. I think it's my favorite part about Australia. So maybe I hope maybe more international people travel to Taiwan, live in Taiwan.
That would be great. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. No, I think the thing that you just said is great. Like a lot of different people, but everyone gets along. Everyone's very friendly. It's very relaxed.
Yeah.
I think that is a very good selling point or good thing about Australia.
So, and what did you learn from living in Japan? Did your personality change a little bit, or any life lessons? Anything did you learn there?
The way I speak English to non-English speakers has changed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like speaking simple English.
Could you? Oh, simple English.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I changed the way I speak English.
Oh, you're so kind.
Yes, yeah.
You're for non-native
But
English
I
speaker.
didn't do that before I went, and then I noticed when I was there what difference it made.
So your personality changed a little bit.
Yeah, I'd say about the same. It's changed the way I think about how I speak English. So, speak English in a simpler way and with shorter sentences.
It made me very aware that Australians in particular, our English is hard to understand. So
You mean the accent?
we have to be careful how we speak our English and slowing it down and not stressing or like highlighting some words.
Interesting. Yeah. In Australia, there are so many slang. You shorten a lot of words like Barbie, Woolly, or a lot of.
Yeah.
Hey, you got the important ones.
Yeah.
Anything with E on the end of it or like servo. Yeah, servo or O. E-O. We put vowels on the end of our words for no reason.
What's your most favorite part? Like your happiest memory in Japan?
I like being in a little non-English speaking izakaya.
Oh, why?
Just 'cause it's very Japanese. Like if you go to the countryside, they don't speak any Japanese. You go to a bar, you have to kind of work it out. Yeah.
Relaxing in an onsen in Kinosaki Onsen was just absolutely beautiful, just tranquil. It was lovely.
Probably speaking no English, only Japanese, and losing all of my money and having to hike back because I couldn't take the train, and having to try and get there with just Japanese, which was good.
Very interesting. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah. So yeah.
You'll have to tell me more later.
It's a long day.
Wow. Yeah. So maybe hope one day Japanese maybe tourism bureau can invite you back to travel to Japan again.
Yeah, that'll be good.
And probably not the Sydney Tourism Bureau. Yeah, we might not
Potentially not,
we
yeah.
might not get hired by them.
Yeah.